Welcome, Pisces. Welcome to the Esoteric Empire. Welcome to your weekly reading. My name is Tay, and I'll be doing your reading today. So during this time, it is still Taurus season, but on the 21st of May, we will be transitioning into Gemini season, okay? And you are the third sign today to get two different energies. I do believe it has something to do with that Gemini energy because Gemini is like the twins of the zodiac, and all of the signs have had that so far. You actually have Taurus and Gemini, okay? So I feel like the energy you're going to be feeling is solely focused on the shift from Taurus season to Gemini season, okay? How ironic is that? All right, so let's go ahead and get you some speedy messages and see what this energy has to deal with when it comes to you. Also, if you have any cusp within your charts, any houses that are ruled by Taurus and Gemini, it's like in a cusp, that part of your life will be highlighted during this time, okay? All right, so the first message we have, the Devil in reverse, Princess of Wands. So I feel like you have an unhealthy attachment to someone who tells you what you want to hear, or they get you excited, they get you amped up, but I feel like they never come through with the plan or with the product or whatever this is. I'm also seeing Princess of Wands in reverse and the Nine of Swords in reverse. If you got some discouraging news about your career or a passion or something that you care about a lot, I feel like it's not going to stress you out anymore. So I don't know if you get some, like, you have a revelation or something, but I feel like you're not allowing that to hold you back anymore. Nine of Swords, Three of Wands in reverse. So you're nervous about something because you don't have a plan, okay? So if you don't have a plan, then you plan to fail. You need to have a plan on whatever it is that you want to see grow. All right, Pisces? All right, so you're going to have a lot of news and information, notifications about your money, okay, or your tangible wealth or your assets, your home, anything that you bought usually. You're going to have a lot of information coming in with that. So in the beginning of this week, we do have the Nine of Swords. So I do see that you're freaking out. Without even knowing what you're freaking out about, I need you to calm down, okay? Something is stressing you out. You feel like you have a lot to worry about. Calm down. Stressing is not going to help the situation, I promise. You're scared of being alone, or you're worried about a breakup that you just had or you're about to have. But I'm seeing someone who's afraid to sleep alone. So I don't know if this is the first time you're sleeping alone in a long time or something. So I see that you're enjoying yourself. You're having fun, or you may be drinking alone, or you're at home by yourself, and it's relaxing at first, but then I feel like you start thinking about your exes or your past, or it's time to go to sleep and you're like, oh my gosh, I have to go to sleep by myself. Okay, so I kind of see like this weird transition or switch from you being really happy and relaxed to like sad or anxious. Okay, but I feel like you're thinking maybe about your past. Okay. Queen of Swords. Okay, yeah, so you could be thinking about something you left behind. It's almost like maybe you're broken up from someone, or you're in an argument with someone, and so you're drinking some wine or something to kind of ease your mind. You're watching TV, you're relaxing, or whatever you do to relax, and you start thinking about this person, and then all of a sudden you're like, no, I can't think about them. No, I have to keep them blocked. No, I have to ignore them. They don't deserve me. It's like you're it's like you're going through these like withdrawals from this person, but you know that it's best for you not to contact them, or you don't want to, something like that. So I see in the beginning of the week, it's stressing you out that you are still thinking about this person, or you still care about this person. Yeah, Ace of Water. Yeah, you're in your feelings. It's okay. You're in your feelings. I think for some of you, I'm also seeing you just met someone new, but you're afraid to kind of like call them or talk to them because of your past situation, your emotional baggage with your past person. And so you're like, no, I can't call them. It's too soon. No, they're like, you're just kind of like in your feelings about like this person. But weirdly enough, I don't see another person here. So I'm very confused about that. So let's go ahead and move on to the middle of the week. We do have the Prince of Wands. Okay, so I feel like there's someone very exciting, someone who's very spontaneous, that comes through. They could be giving you information about your job or something you've been trying to really pick up off the ground. but I feel like this is a person. So I'm going to go ahead and see who this is. Okay, so it is a fire sign. We have Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Okay, I feel like they've been busy lately. Okay, but I do feel like they're coming your way during this time. Okay, so when you see them, you're acting like yourself, but I kind of feel like you're being a little standoffish, like you don't really know how to approach them. You're kind of like, hey, what's up? What you up to? You know, it's kind of like you're playing hard to get is the feeling I'm getting. This person is showing up as the father of air. So they're completely aware of what you're doing. They see your strategy and they're going to try to override it. So just be prepared for that. I feel like they know exactly what they need to say in order to get you not being so standoffish towards them. And I feel like they knew when to come back to you or when to kind of get your attention, which is very, very interesting. They're coming towards you to set something in order or to set up some sort of strategy or business setting. Okay, let's see what this is about. I feel like they have a proposition for you. So if you're expecting this person to come to you like, oh my gosh, will you forgive me? They're not doing that. They're definitely not doing that. I feel like they contemplated on how they were going to do this. They were very strategic with this. They were like, okay, I'm going to go to Pisces like this. Like they've cultivated how they're going to do this. Yeah, they're coming to you. They're okay, so I feel like they're trying to set up a date with you or a night with you, okay? I feel like this person is trying to offer an olive branch, but I also feel like it's very steeped in lust or attraction, okay? So just be aware of that. They kind of seem like they know what their goal is and they're gonna get it because they thought it out and they know how to get you like in their possession again. Yeah, it definitely looks like they want to help you feel better, if you know what I mean. I feel like they're going to use that to their advantage. Like, I know you're sad. I know things have been going kind of weird for you. Why don't you come over? Let me come over. Let's see what we can do about it. Like that type of energy. Definitely player vibes, or just like, not even player, but just like lover boy, heartbreaker vibes. So be careful. I don't even know if this is the same person from before. Let me see. Okay, so this is not the same person you were thinking about before. I feel like this is the person that you keep on standby. This is the side piece, or this is somebody who's been lurking and seeing that you're finally single type of thing. Like they're coming up out of the woodworks, honey, and they're like, yo, like I see that you're lonely. I see that you're sad. Let me hop up in there. So this is somebody that you probably should look out for. I don't think they have any malicious intent, but I feel like they know what they want and it's you. But I feel like it's very strategic, honey. I don't think this is something that they're really claiming. I don't think they're going to claim you. So just be careful of like, you know, don't be emotional and just like go towards anybody. Don't do that. All right. So we have the Prince of Swords at the end of this week showing up in reverse. I feel like you get the truth on something. Like you get some gossip, but it ends up being the truth. Okay, so who is this person? Okay, so there's a Sagittarius coming out of the blue, literally. I feel like they're going to come, they're going to talk to you. They want to talk. Like, we need to talk. Like, okay, like, what's the problem? Okay, so here you are as the Chariot. So immediately when they say this, I feel like everything you said you weren't going to do, or everything that you felt like you planned to do, if this person ever came up to you, like, it immediately switches to the opposite of whatever that is, okay? So if you're planning on being mad at somebody, whenever you get this information, you switch up and you want to be around them. If you know, regardless of the situation, you do the opposite of what you expected. This person is showing up as a Tower. I feel like they're crying in front of you, or they do something very unexpected, like they break down, explain what happened, they let you know everything that went down. It seems like they're just doing this to get an emotional response from you, to be quite honest. I feel like they know that you possibly could move on, or you didn't call them back when they expected or something like that, so they're like, okay, it's time for plan B, let me just go and just cry in front of them or some shit. So I feel like they are going to pull on your heartstrings, or they're going to tell you some bullshit so that you believe them, or you take pity on them. Okay, so they are going to tell you that the reason that they did whatever they did is because they just needed peace of mind. They were stressed. They needed to calm down because they had a lot on their plates, okay? They had a lot that they were dealing with. So I think they're going to blame it on work and just not relaxing enough. Yeah, they're going to say they were stressed about money, or they've been working a lot, okay? And this is why they've been acting so strange. And then we have Two of Wands. But they want the opportunity to make it better. I feel like they're going to say, I know it's not going to happen overnight. I know everything went really bad, but if you'll give me the chance, I would really like to change that. It's too much. Like, they have it all mapped out. They're like, I'll give you some time. Like, I'm not trying to rush you. I want to let you know that I do want to make this work, yada, yada, yada. It's very, I feel like they've done this before. It looks very, like, mapped out. It looks like they know what they're doing. They know how to say it. And they're good at what they do, apparently. It seems like they got really angry with you, or they were dealing with the Leo or something. But if it's not a person, it seems like they got really angry with you and they, like, yelled at you or got aggressive or something like that. So I feel like they're like, look, I know you need your time, yada yada, but I don't know. And I feel like you're going to give them time, but I honestly feel like you're going to go back towards this person because you're going to feel sympathy or pity. We have the Star. So I feel like the situation is solely dependent on you. I feel like you're going to be distant from the person that wants you the most. But I also feel like you are kind of like the main character, you know what I mean? Like within this situation, obviously. So I feel like you have a lot more control than you think. So think about that whenever things are happening or when people are presenting themselves to you. You have the authority to make decisions, okay? So whatever decisions you make, you have to be accountable for them and you have to know that you made those decisions. Spirit says stand your ground. So if you know that you deserve better, you need to make sure you're staying on that path, okay? And not let them talk you into anything. The situation was someone trying to like change your mind. So like don't change your mind. I feel like Spirit is against that. Alright, so that is your reading. Thank you so much, Pisces, for allowing me to read for you. I truly enjoyed it. If you want to see more readings like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel for weekly videos. Also, if you want a private reading with me, make sure you email me lovefromaleo@gmail.com and we'll get back to you on that one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye, Pisces.